Oh Lord, Melody, what is you doing? What is you doing, baby? Don't you know that crack kills, baby? Oh Lord Jesus. Snowfall, Season 3, Episode 6. This has got to be one of the realest episodes that I've seen on this show so far. So real, well, I'm like, did the executives or the powers that be that actually air this shit, are they like, damn, maybe we shouldn't show this. This is a little too close to home here, because they get into some conspiracy theory type stuff and some real racial shit that is really real. Probably the best scene in this episode for me was the scene where Teddy and Franklin are at the diner and they're having a conversation about America, land of the free, home of the brave. And you hear the perspectives of America from a white person's perspective and then from a black person's perspective. Real shit. And mind you, this show takes place in the 80s. But it's crazy because Franklin says it through the eyes of a black person in America. But there's been a trend going on with these Uncle Tom black conservatives. And you know what? I guess there's nothing wrong with being a black conservative. But when you're a black conservative that's delusional to how black people are treated in this country, then I can't fuck with you. You know, like you're mentally off. You're talking about mental illness. Y'all niggas are mentally ill, because if y'all don't know what's going on, then I don't know what the fuck to say to y'all. Y'all are straight up like the Samuel L. Jackson character in Django. But anyways, the conversation that they had where Teddy's like, this is land of the free, home of the brave, and there are soldiers right now fighting for our freedom. And Franklin's like, yeah, but, you know, y'all fighting for y'all freedom to maintain what you already have. We're fighting for survival. I said, whew, just everything that, like, all the context that was in this episode, I loved it. Even with Franklin finding out what happened with his cousin. Like, he knew about his cousin being gunned down by the police. That's a story that he heard his whole life. But now that his pop sees that he's getting real close with this CIA agent, Teddy, he's like, look, man, I'm going to let you know this shit does not end well, because your cousin was in this shit. He was an informant. Okay, he was a Black Panther, but he was an informant. And once the Black Panthers find out what was going on, they was going to torture this dude. They was going to torture our cousin, and I made sure that didn't happen, and he had to pull the trigger. So you can see in Franklin's eyes, he's concerned, he's worried, and it's like, damn, this could be me. Like, at first, he was on his high horse because Teddy was the one that got him out of prison. So for a moment, he felt untouchable. He felt like, I can do the shit that I need to do, and now that I have the government backing me up, I can be larger than I can ever even imagine. And so far, it's happening. Like, he's on a high horse right now. But with this new information, it's like, damn, this shit can come crashing down anytime. There's nothing I can do about it. The moment Teddy doesn't need me anymore, I'm done. So I'm assuming now that he has in his mind, like, the wheels are turning, the creative juices are flowing. I'm going to have to get rid of Teddy. Especially when his pops tells him that Teddy's pretty much on his own. He doesn't really have, like, a lot of backup. He's doing this shit independently because he's trying to carry out this mission to free the country. I have a hard time pronouncing the country's name. Fuck y'all. But yeah, he's on a mission to gain the independence of this country, and he's using Franklin until he can make that happen. But once his mission is complete, back to prison you go. Franklin, I'm nervous about, man, because he's got this shit with Teddy, then he's got this shit with Andre, and now I feel like he started a new beef with Avi, because I know Avi didn't like that shit that he pulled when he walked up in there and they drew guns on him. Avi ain't like that shit. It's like, dude, I'm the one that started you in this business. Like Frank Lopez, I started you in this shit. And you gonna pull this on me? So in a passive-aggressive way, Avi was like, bruh, you kind of fucked up doing that. So he's got some obstacles against him right now, man. I don't know. But Franklin's a smart dude. I'm pretty sure he can maneuver his way out of a lot of shit. But now you got 3 motherfuckers that could take you down. Well, maybe 2 right now, because right now Andre is kind of out of the loop. Andre went from being the guy that's going to take Franklin down to now he's almost hit rock bottom. His own fellow officers pulled him over and roughed him up and then mocked him and laughed at him. I don't feel bad for this nigga though, man. He deserved that shit. because you want to be a do-gooder police officer and do right by the community. Your own officers turned on your ass. At the end of the day, you still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, brother. Another thing that tripped me out about this was the old school microfiche machine that was in the library. And I'm telling you, man, young bucks, be grateful now, because now we have Google, we have the whole encyclopedia in the palm of our hand whenever we want. But back in the day, I'm an old man, I'll be 40 in a couple of weeks. Back in the day, we had to go to the library. We had to look through catalogs and shit. We had to actually look for books, blow the dust off of them. We had to take the little film strip thing and use the microfiche machine. That was our research back in the day. That was our facts and evidence, you know what I mean? Where now you just go to Google or Wikipedia and find anything you want. So I thought that was pretty cool, showing that. The most heartbreaking part of this episode was Melody. Melody, girl, what is you doing? What is you doing? Oh, man. I'm watching this scene and I'm like, is this a prelude or a prequel to a couple that we've seen a long time ago? Check this shit out.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I know where the fuck I am.
Don't give a fuck where you go. Can't you skinny ass up and do your ass and motherfucking swing away from me.
Swing, motherfucker, that's cold out
Yeah,
here.
Melody's doing crack a day before she goes to school, and she about to get hooked on crack. I've never smoked crack a day in my life, thank God, but from what I heard, the moment you take that first hit of that glass dick, it's a wrap. You done. How crazy would that be if Melody gets hooked on the shit that her dad is trying to take off of the street? Whew, man. Andre really be on a mission then. The shit with Teddy and his girlfriend / I guess co-worker, fellow agent, she's starting to see the corrupt shit that's really going on, and I think she's gonna end up turning on Teddy eventually. Because yeah, she didn't know about your girl getting killed by Oso. And now it's like, dude, like, what kind of shit have you got me into? Like, you're talking about the murder of a DEA agent. Like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? I think she's going to end up turning on his ass. Before Franklin can get a hold of this dude, I think she's going to end up doing him in. And I think Franklin's going to be clear of him. But then that's just one problem out the way. You still got to deal with Andre and Avi. And possibly Manboy. Manboy wasn't in this episode, but I keep feeling that Manboy is going to be an issue down the line for Franklin. So, y'all, that's what I got for this episode. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions? What did you feel about this episode? Comment freely below. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. Crack is whack. Don't do it.